like.
Hello. Hi, good to see you. Come in.
Hi.
Hi. Have a seat, please.
How are you?
Hello, are you together?
Yes.
Okay.
I have some paperwork to give you. And I need to.
Please.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh my god. You know, they're gonna be redo the left knee.
Problem. Okay, let me see the paperwork.
Yes, this is my end. Paperwork. You. This one set.
Oh, I have this. I mean,
No, it's different. It's different because over here it's missing the report from Dr. Campos.
Okay.
What they sent to you,
Uh-huh.
it's missing the report from Dr. Campos. He's the paying doctor.
Do you have the paperwork from my office?
Yes. No, this is your office.
Yes. Do you have the paperwork from my office?
No, this is all I got. I got one from the lawyer
Yes.
and this one.
They should have sent
I got this.
questionnaire.
This is what I got. זה מה שקיבלת. I mean, this is what I got.
No questionnaire?
It's over
Anything
here.
else for me?
Over here. Yes, I need just to show you that it's the same. If you can sign for me that you received it from me, it's the same set. If you can just stamp, it's the same.
Okay.
I just need to have your confirmation that you received it from me,
Okay.
if it's possible. Thank you.
I can just sign it somewhere.
Yeah.
Can you sign?
That will be perfect.
Where do you want me to sign?
Anywhere on those documents. Thank you. I'm so sorry about that.
No worries, no worries. This is two the same copies, right?
Yes, exactly the same. You can follow because there's some in this set. The set that they sent to you, it's missing two reports.
I
One
see.
from Dr. Kizuki and one from Dr. Campos,
Okay.
which is over here. I added because they were missing. So those documents already faxed it to the defendant.
Mr. Cohen, right?
Yes, sir. They already sent it to the defendant, but they're missing those two documents. But in any ways, it was already faxed. They just miss it to add it to that email that you sent. They sent to you. I was wondering myself why they didn't send me only this. Oh, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Just read. It's not.
That's fine.
Let's go little.
Okay.
You can see here up there.
Where you sit?
Sit there.
Sit there.
I sit here, so
Okay.
you sit either
You
there
can
or
come sit here.
I can another chair if you want. Do you want another chair? Like this?
Take this.
I'm good. I'm good.
Fine? This is yours?
No. Dr. Sapsovich, I just want to clarify some few things. I guess you got from me the wrong impression from the whole
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
And sometimes there are things that it's hiding from the eyes, and we may be missing those details.
Okay.
So I'd like to say to you what happens on November 7th, on 2018. That was after I fell. That was the date that I fell in the hospital.
Okay. Okay.
understand that you're also holding that certificate for cardiac certificate.
What?
From your
Certificate?
cardiac certificate.
Okay,
This is what I read about you.
okay, okay.
So I was saying, as we're talking right now,
Uh-huh.
and I guess that you already have the report of what happened on July of 2018.
Okay.
And over there, right after I was released, after I got out from the surgery room, they took me right away to the ICU
Mm-hmm.
because I have a heart failure.
Okay.
Not heart failure, but heart sensation.
Okay.
So they keep me on the ICU for 2 days
Mm-hmm.
after the surgery until the next day they take me to the recovery room.
Okay.
I'm still under those pain medications,
Mhm.
and I lost control over there. I lost conscious. I don't know how to call that. And they found me on the floor. People come and pick me up from the floor.
Okay.
And at that instant, they right away they bring X-ray machine
Okay.
on the spot, and they discovered that I had that problem with my left shoulder.
Okay.
And it was a separation of the shoulder, category 3.
Okay.
And this is why I was trying to ask you, because in your opinion, you suggest that it may be arthritis. Dr. Kizuki also suggests maybe there's some arthritis, but we cannot ignore that it was also separation, which shows
Correct.
clearly on the X-rays
Mm-hmm.
at the spot.
Okay.
The problem was that we have problem with the neck,
Mm-hmm.
with Dr. Clark. You know Dr. Clark.
Mm-hmm.
John Clark, he's the head of the spine department in Parnassus.
Okay.
And he was responsible for me,
Okay.
but not from the workman comp side.
Right.
So, as you can remember, you saw me in 2018 before the fall, and then after that, I came to your office at Post in 2019,
Mm-hmm.
something like that, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
No, 2019, yes, after I had the surgery for the neck. The
Okay.
surgery for the neck was taken on June somewhere, June of 2019, and then I come to your office. So Dr. Clark suggests from the first place that I already aggravated my neck, my pain, pre-injury neck pain. And if you can read his statement letter, he sent
Okay.
this letter to you at the time, but for some reason maybe it was missing between all those papers.
Okay.
So Dr. Clark, after I fell in the hospital, I go to do my annual examination with Dr. Clark.
Okay.
And I explained to him that in January of 2019, that I'm having falling in the hospital, and this is why he addressed this letter, because he suggests first of all to do for me. I was candidate to do only 3 levels from the front,
Mm-hmm.
but after the fall he changed it to 5 levels from the back.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came to you, I was just after the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I couldn't make any movement as I'm right now, because they're going to be
I remember you
replacing.
had a dressing on your neck.
I'm sorry?
I remember you had dressing on your neck.
Yeah, you remember that.
Yes.
And this is why he's changed, because I was candidate for 3 levels, and that was optional for the neck
Mm-hmm.
in front.
Mm-hmm.
So he said to me, it's up to me if I want to take it in anyways. But after the fall, he saw the changes, what happened from before and after the fall, and also, as you can recall, Mr. Levitz
Mm-hmm.
refer you to some to those changes on the deposition,
Mm-hmm.
and you suggested that maybe most likely or probable that I aggravated my neck
Mm-hmm.
in that deposition, if you can recall that.
To be honest with you, no.
Okay, it's I'm not telling you something that you didn't say. I'm not trying to tell you
Right.
something.
Okay. Okay.
In any
Possible,
ways,
yes.
because you can check that if you will, no problem.
Mhm.
And the problem is that we have also Dr. Campos report. You can read it over there.
Mhm.
He totally agreed with Dr. John Clark
Mhm.
that I have aggressively, because they also saw the MRIs before and after,
Okay.
and they can see the differences
Okay.
that happens. You know, when you saw me the first time, I never claimed for my neck,
Correct.
right? I complain about my neck only after the fall.
Mhm.
So you cannot say that I was claiming for my neck from any reason. I was going for even I go to my even when you saw me the first time before I fell in the hospital, you saw it yourself. I never complained about my neck. We talked about my neck, and I explained to you that I'm having some meeting with Dr. McCormack and Dr. Cody, but that was back in 2006, in 2009, 2010, and 11. And Dr. McCormack suggests no need to do anything. So I continue with my life. This is why I was also hired by Airgas. As you can see, when they do for me the physical exam,
Mhm.
after I was quit from my previous work with
Mhm.
AAA,
Mhm.
I was 100% healthy.
Mhm.
Because what you're trying to say is, because when I was quit from AAA on September of 2005, they stopped working over here.
Mhm.
And then the last month,
Sorry to
or
interrupt you.
maybe the
Yeah.
2 months,
Sorry to interrupt you. How many times did I see you before? Twice?
you saw me two times.
Twice. Right?
No, this is the third time.
This is third one. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So when what happens when I was in AAA in 2004, we have an accident,
Mhm.
and it was a hit and run accident. So nothing happened after that. I was seeing Dr. Cody from Davis campus,
Mhm.
as you know him, and I saw Dr. McCormack,
Mhm.
also with UCSF. Since then, I never talk about that. I start to have some pain. I said, this is why I start to see Dr. John Clark in
Mhm.
2016. And then he said, okay, I can suggest, but it's not, it's optional for you. So I was like a candidate to have a front surgery for 3 levels, laminoplasty.
Mhm.
And then after the fall, after he saw the differences then he also determined that I absolutely aggravated my neck
Mhm.
during the fall. This is for him was indication, because after the fall, he changed his mind and he decided to do 5 levels from the back.
Mhm.
And that was when you saw me. And this is what I'm trying to show you. Maybe there are things they are not, they are hidden. You come to, and you see the final report, but you don't know how things got from one to another. And the deal is that my argument is, why don't I can see, because this is supposed to be a panel,
Mhm.
as I understand. This
What's
is
a
supposed
panel?
to be a panel,
Oh, panel QME.
panicuming.
Okay.
And this
You
is
mean
why,
me, right?
yes.
Mhm.
And this is what I'm trying to see if we can have an additional opinion from neurosurgeon, because
Mhm.
my problem right now is multiple problem. It's
Okay.
2 knees replacement, left
Mhm.
shoulder replacement.
Mhm.
I have that aggravation to my neck with 5 levels of laminoplasty. And I have for you also the final diagnosis for my lower back from Dr. Stephen Lee and Dr. Clarence Jones.
So when was your fall at the hospital?
July 11, 2018. I sent you this twice. Maybe I'll tell you something.
July
I know
2018.
exactly what happened. I know exactly what happened.
So what happened?
My previous lawyer, Brody,
Uh-huh.
she never sent to you this report. I don't think you. I don't even think that the court heard this report,
Mhm.
and this is my main concern. I sent that report twice to you. Once by email, and once when I was like a little bit suspicious. Forgive me about that. And I sent that to you. So those twice I sent to you this report from July of 2018, and this is why after I was released from the hospital, they put me on a nursing home so I can be under to monitor me
Uh-huh.
because I have that problem with my
Okay.
heart after I coming out from the surgery. So they put me on a nursing home for 20. He was there.
Yeah.
24 days.
Are you family?
No, friend. I'm helping him out get
He's
around
my-
town.
More than family.
Helping him get around town.
He's helped me to go. He has
Nice
something.
friend.
He drive me sometime because I cannot drive.
Yep.
I cannot do nothing. I'm under those
What's your weight?
gabapentin.
What's your weight and height now?
Height is 6'1".
And weight?
Weight is 195, 96.
Thank you. And
And this is why they put me after that sensation
Mhm.
on monitoring me for 24 days on nursing home. They took me to Pacifica and they put me over there. So this is why, again, I'm repeating myself. A lot of things cannot be shown as it happens. So this is why my problem got worse after that phone. And I don't know how long I was like maybe unconscious when I fell over there.
the next surgery occurred in June of 2019.
Now,
correct?
yes, I want to tell you one update. I just got email today.
I would like to go like a
Okay.
step by step. I don't like
Yes.
jumping
Okay.
all directions at the same
Okay.
time.
Yes.
So since you mentioned already neck, and you've been talking about the neck so much. So you fell in June of 2018, correct? The
On
surgery-
July 2018.
Yes, the surgery occurred in June 2019.
Yes, for the
So
neck.
if something has happened at the time of your fall, why is the surgery just happened 11 months?
I'll tell you
almost 12
something
months
because
after that?
I didn't brought with me all the communication.
Yes, go ahead.
I don't have all the communication that Miss Roberts was talking to Dr. Clark, and she's trying to tell him to not to treat me.
Who is Miss Roberts? You said?
Miss Roberts, she's the defendant.
Oh, the thing. Okay, yeah.
Kathleen Roberts.
Mhm.
This is the problem. I cannot
this
show
is-
you. I
But
cannot show
no,
you.
no, the surgery happened as a not work related.
Yes, exactly. This is also Dr.
So
Clark.
how Miss Roberts could in any way
Because she was thinking that I'm going to do this surgery on the expenses of the Roxanne. This is why she contacted.
But it was not an expensive work.
That's exactly. I was trying to tell her that from the first
It was
place.
self-procured treatment.
So what she did, she called. She sent a letter to Dr. Clark, and Dr. Clark will never. They still keeping the communication. They don't want to give it to me unless the court will give it to them. Therefore,
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
they Miss Roberts
Mhm.
sent letters,
Mhm.
2 letters, to Dr. Clark,
Mhm.
suggesting or threatening him
Mhm.
not to treat me.
Mhm.
Dr. Clark,
Not to
Miss
treat
Fun-
you at all. How can she
Doctor-
influence? This is self-procured treatment. It's not workers' comp.
exactly. So this is Dr. Clark not even respond to her. He
Okay.
explained to her that all my treatment for my neck
Mhm.
is from UCSF
Mhm.
because I complained to Dr. Clark
Mhm.
after the fall what happened to me. And this is why he determined that my condition got worsened, follow the fall.
Mhm.
So when Miss Roberts asking Dr. Clark not to treat me, he not even pay attention to her.
Mhm.
And then he did a pause, and then we wait until March, and then he delay again because he was busy until June. And that was also
So because
better-
surgery, so let me
And
tell you
yes.
something.
Mhm.
Usually, when something happens and
Yes.
that's an emergency
Yeah.
or urgency,
Mhm.
usually doctors don't wait so much. They operate almost immediately.
we was there.
If
We
he
were
waited
there. there.
If he
In
waited,
December-
if he waited for 11 months,
That's what I'm saying to you. If
Then
you
it
can
means
read the
that it
report
was-
on January, he sent 2 letters.
Uh-huh.
One letter, he suggests that my condition, and the second letter, he suggests that I have the aggravation, pre-existing injury aggravation.
Okay.
This is this is the frame that he put it on, especially on the last letter that he sent, and you have it from him. I gave it to you at that instant when you saw me over there with this.
2019.
Yes, and then I gave you his letter, and this is, you can see all the follow up. All the follow up is also attached. Since 2016 until 2018, after the fall, until January of 2019. And then we have to wait. Every time when you go to put me on the table, Miss Roberts saying, so he trying to explain to her
So
twice.
are you saying that the reason that the surgery was delayed, that was Miss Roberts who...
Telling him, yes, don't
Oh.
operate Mr. Cohen.
Okay.
Exactly like that. This is not, he explained to her, this is not a workman comp related. He explained to her twice. And then this is why we're missing 2.5 months from January until late March. And then Dr. Clark is very busy. He cannot even squeeze me until June. This is why I'm going to do my right knee total knee replacement. And I was thinking with Dr. Clark, okay, 3 levels, we can do it. And unfortunately, what happens in 2018 in the hospital, I fell. And this is what caused my left shoulder, and this is caused all movement around my hips. And Dr. Clemens Jones, I think. Yeah, you have it over there. He saw my MRIs for my lower torso, and he decided that it requires to have a second opinion from orthopedic. But I told Dr. Clark I don't want to take any surgery because my condition over there is very severe. And Dr. Stephen Lee, he had his final diagnosis because Miss Roberts paid the money for the second opinion.
The letter from your attorney is the same date, so it's
Yes,
the
it's
same letter, right?
Yes, and you have you see the first document over there. We already have from Gallagher Bassett for the.
I think I received it all.
This is the Gallagher Bassett authorization for they taking care of it. It's gonna be like industrial. So I was always with the argument: how can you authorize the left shoulder? And we have Dr. Clark clearly state that I have aggravated my neck, and you're not taking this under consideration. And I explained to them, I never.
Yeah, I have this letter. November 8th, I have it.
Okay. So I never complained for my neck before and after you saw me. Before you have all the details, you know Dr. McCormack, you know Dr. Cody, but I never claimed for my neck. Yes, the second opinion with Dr. Stephen Lee, you didn't have it because I was explaining to you that we were waiting at that time that Dr. Stephen Lee supposed to provide us with a second opinion. But for some reason, maybe you were busy and you submitted the report without Dr. Stephen Lee and Dr. Clemens' opinion. No, the arrogant was that Miss Roberts have the nerve, excuse me, I'm so sorry about that, to call Dr. to call Dr. Clark and tell him not to treat me. And he tell me that, and then he explained to her, and that was the end of it. We waiting 2.5 months because he didn't want to go operate after I fell in the hospital. This is why he sent me to another MRI, and there you can see the differences before and after. Only then he determined the elevation. Now today we got just before I'm coming to your office, I can show it to you. We got the authorization for the left knee. Is there any Wi-Fi over here?
Huh?
Wi-Fi?
So, but I'm not using it. I'm using mine. But usually it's like changes all the time.
Yes. Because I just before I'm coming to your office, we got the authorization. And we also pending to have additional physical therapy for the left shoulder replacement.
So you had surgery on the left knee in.
Left shoulder replacement.
No. You had a surgery on your left knee.
Left knee replacement. And now because
in
we're
August,
gonna revisit.
August 2021.
Yes. That was the scope in August of 2021.
What's it called?
The scope or the replacement? No, the replacement. This
I
is
think
the
it was
replacement.
replacement.
Yes, the replacement. I have altogether, I cannot remember, altogether almost 15 surgeries, just for the sake of it. Here.
And left shoulder surgery you did, Dr. Kizuki did in April of this year, right?
Yes. Here.
Okay, good news.
Yes, this is good news.
That's from today.
This is what, before I'm coming to your office.
Yeah.
They just sent to me because to let you know.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So the situation right now, it's not only one surgery, as you know. It's going to be 2 surgeries.
Are you talking about your
The
left knee?
revision.
The revision?
Yes, it's for the left knee.
Left knee.
Yes. Have you seen Dr. Stephen Lee final diagnosis for my lower back?
So you wrote it, and I will
Yes.
go over that after that
Yes.
with
Because as you read it before, without an opinion from an orthoped. So as I was saying to my attorney, I was trying to say, you see, I'm not trying to be arrogant or
So remind me please again, when
Yes.
was the left total knee done?
you have it over there.
Yeah, but you don't remember? Let me. That was August of 21, right?
Yes.
21. And left shoulder
Replacement it was on last night.
reverse. That was April of 22nd, right?
Yes. You see?
Both by Dr. Kizuki.
Yes.
And that's so you had 2 surgeries. Have you had anything else done? Any other surgeries? Ever since the
I
last
had
time?
I had
Any since the last time that you saw me?
Yeah.
Any other surgery? So you had this 2. Anything else?
they want to think about take out because I have this problem over here.
No, not future. Anything Have you had anything else done?
No,
Left
the left
shoulder
shoulder
and left
replacement
knee.
and the left
That's
knee
it,
replacement.
Okay.
Since you saw me after the surgery for my
Yes, yes. And then, except Dr. Akizuki,
Yeah.
who else are you treating with now?
like
For
I
your
said,
workers' comp.
I'm right now because they workman comp not comply with us, and they trying to see if your decision to add a neurosurgeon to have an opinion, so they can determine.
No. Who are the doctors?
Right now,
that
Dr.
you
Clark,
think for
Dr.
No, for workers' comp. Dr. Clark
Workman
is not
comp
for
only.
workers' comp.
The main treating doctor is Dr. Kizuki,
Who else?
and Dr. Stephen Lee. I need to do with him follow up.
Mhm.
And I see Dr. Campos,
No, Dr. Campos.
Dr. Campos, and I've seen, and together with Dr. Razi, both of them. So they making decision together about my case.
And Dr. Lee, he is.
Dr. Lee, he is with this company. I don't know. Miss Roberts pay for him. She's the defense. Kathleen
Yeah.
Roberts. She paid for him.
She's paying to Dr. Lee?
Yes.
what?
For the second opinion.
Oh, I see.
You
what
see,
you're saying.
Dr. Clarence. Oh.
That's alright, you don't have to.
You see, Dr. Jones.
Clement Jones?
Yes.
What
You
about
see, he's saying over there that I will need to have a second opinion, because I spoke with him. He's saying it's either surgery or either you're gonna go and have a second opinion. So
Okay, this is back from 2019. I'm trying to figure out
yes,
who are you seeing for what conditions, and you mentioned Dr. Lee.
Dr. Stephen Lee. Yes,
And Dr. Stephen Lee is a specialist for what? I'm sorry.
for he's an orthopedic.
Okay, so he's an orthopedic surgeon for knees
Yes,
and
for the left, for my lower back.
okay, so he's a spine surgeon.
Yes, he's a neuro auto surgeon.
No, it's either or. He's an ortho or
He's
neuro.
ortho,
He's spine surgeon.
spine, lower back, torso. This is why she choose him,
Who is-
because he's working with the same network Dr. Kizuki working.
Okay.
And as you know, Dr. Kizuki was assigned to the case by Judge Hatek at the time. This is the RFAs, and we already authorized, so I think it's inappropriate. All we waiting over there to have the workman comp to approve the left shoulder additional physical therapy. Because right now all my needs is taken care with the pain management. They gave me gabapentin 800, but right now I'm not having gabapentin at least 3 months. They deny it and deny it and deny it. And they saying they send it to me, but I never received it. And baclofen. Baclofen, no problem. I'm trying to work with the baclofen. But now I called my PCP doctor.
Who's your PCP doctor?
From UCSF. It's over there in Divisadero.
Are you also seeing Dr. Conrad and?
Conrad is no longer 5 years ago. He's no longer working with IPM. He's no longer there.
Okay, because I see here.
Yeah, they refer to Dr. Ing, but
Yeah.
he's not.
Okay.
He just referred to Dr. Ing, pain management. He was at the time, so I gave him what I have from Dr. Ing, because Dr. Ing was under the control of Dr. Akizuki, and he was the pain management. Then he retired, so they moved me to IPM.
Okay. What other treatment you have done so far, ever since the last time that I saw you? with Dr. Campos and Dr. Razi? Was it
Physical therapy, aquatherapy. I'm still having aquatherapy
Mhm.
because every time they renew the authorization for the
Anything else?
past 3 years. So every 6 sessions we need to send authorization and they will authorize it.
Okay.
And I'm getting like I said, the baclofen 10 milligrams
Uh-huh.
from Dr. Campos and the gabapentin 800 milligrams. And from Dr. Akizuki, I'm pending those 2 surgeries.
So one surgery is a revision of your left knee. What
Yes.
else? What's the second surgery?
It's one surgery after 6 weeks, another one. Same leg.
Oh, so he is planning probably to remove the
To remove
hardware,
first of all,
Wait.
this is what wait 6
wait
weeks.
6 weeks, and then a new one.
The second one. So Dr. Sapsovich,
Why
please.
he's what happens that he's planning
It's
to
all
do
loose.
this too? It's loose
It's
hardware.
all that loose. You see? It's all here.
I see it's swollen.
Swelling and you can touch it.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
almost-
touch it, don't worry. I'll get there.
And this is why I would suggest, together with my lawyer, that Mr. Levitz, that maybe if you can help us to get additional opinion from, because I have multiple problems. If I can have an opinion from a neuro doctor and an orthopedic doctor, so we can be at least even in some ways, so they can understand. You can maybe explain to them my situation.
Another orthopedic surgeon?
If I can see someone
From what?
for my
Orthopedic.
orthopedic problem.
But you seeing Dr. Akizuki?
Yes, no, I'm saying for the sake of the opinion with you to have together
Second
with
opinion, you mean?
I mean opinion from doctor orthopedic doctor and a neuro doctor, if it's possible.
You mean like a second opinion, right?
Yeah, not from because as far as I understand, it's supposed to be a panel.
Okay. Oh, you're talking about the QME?
Yeah, the QME.
Not the second opinion. For
No,
your medical problems.
yes, I'm together with you. If you
Yeah,
can.
your
Yes, my attorney also
your
mentioned
attorney
that.
sent me that
Yes.
letter. It's actually a letter.
Yes. So maybe if you can help us to get another opinion under your revision from neuro doctor and orthopedic doctor, so we can have a better picture where are we standing.
Mhm.
Because both doctors saying that right now there's not sometime soon I'm going to be back to work in
Say
any
it
work.
again, I'm sorry.
I'm saying Dr. Akizuki
Mhm.
and Dr. Campos,
Mhm.
they saying it's like you're not going back to work anytime sometime soon,
Mhm.
and especially not in my occupation.
Mhm, mhm. Oh yeah, that's
So my occupation is gone.
Yeah, go on, yeah.
This is I cannot go back to. This is you can say 100% loss of occupation,
Mhm.
and this is where I'm standing right now. This is where we argue with Miss Roberts. We're saying to her, I'm saying before I have Miss Brody, I spoke with her at that time, and I said to her, at that time was only the right knee and the left, the lower back, back in those days. And I said to her, I'm not saying anything about that. I know that I cannot go back to my job, to my duties, what I used to do before. This is the argument. And she's like, no. I said to her, okay, we let the judge. And then the judge said, I have to have a lawyer. You remember the Judge Duncan?
No, I don't remember.
She was the chief judge on San Francisco,
Okay.
Jacqueline Duncan.
Mhm.
And then she forced me to take a lawyer. And then this lawyer, Miss Brody, she missed those many documents. And she, not only that, the joke is, she's sending me emails. She's saying to me what happens in hospital in 2018, July, it never happens. Can you imagine my lawyer saying to me it never happens? What happens in July 2018? I was 24 days after in monitor about my heart problem that I felt after. Oh.
I'm not sure if I asked you before, but I'll ask you again. Have you had any other surgeries in the past 2 years not related to workers' comp?
No.
Except no. And
All surgeries I'm having, it's all beside the surgery that I have to my neck and to the ankle.
any other medical issues like illness, disease, condition, anything else?
No,
Except
the main problem right now, they won't ask me to take that because I don't feel nothing on my leg, I don't feel nothing here. On this side,
Mm-hmm.
I feel nothing. I don't feel my toes, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor, I think you know him. He is an.
I asked you about any other medical conditions.
Yes, this
Any
is one of
disease.
them.
Okay. So what's the condition?
The condition is he suggests that he wants to take the last bolt from the screw. There's a screw over there. He thinking the screw maybe.
No, conditions like diabetes, heart
No,
condition,
no,
sleep
no,
apnea,
no.
lung disease,
No,
liver disease,
no.
stomach disease, kidneys, anything, prostate,
No.
nothing.
In this manner, I'm okay.
Okay. Sorry, are you married, single, separated, divorced?
I'm a widow.
Do you smoke?
Pot.
Like what? Half a pack a day?
Pot. I'm smoking pot.
Oh, pot. I mean like I thought you said like heart.
Because I'm smoking pot because yes,
Got it.
Dr. Ing at the time suggests I take maybe pot.
Pot. You smoke.
And since then,
marijuana.
Yeah, marijuana. But I'm not get it from as a medical. Because when you go to the medical, they charge you money.
Okay.
And they charge more if you go and buy it on the street.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
What?
Say it again.
If I'm gonna go and ask, because they already I have authorization in the past
Okay.
to take marijuana
Okay.
since 20.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
In any way, so the deal is to get it from my PCP. They don't have it in the pharmacy.
Okay.
You have to go to the dispensary.
Okay.
Now those dispensaries are more expensive if
Okay.
you have some friends,
Oh, okay.
and then you can get it from your friends.
Got it.
It took me years until I found those good friends.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
Why
funny.
for, right?
It's I'll tell you something.
Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
very hard when you don't have an income,
Right.
and then you have to
So
manipulate
the
situation.
reason you smoking marijuana
Is the pain. The
Pain.
pain. It's helping with the pain.
You said you drink or not drink?
No, no drink.
Except marijuana, do you use any drugs? Any
No.
cigarettes? No.
I don't even smoke cigarettes.
Any tobacco?
I can say I smoke once, twice a day. Once in the morning,
You mean
maybe.
the marijuana?
Yeah. Once in the morning, this is the most important thing because when you wake up in the morning, all your body is like
Do you-
stiff.
Do you have any hobbies?
Of course,
Like-
swimming, kite, to fly kites,
Mhm.
and I cannot run anymore.
Do you kind of like Do you make them or you buy them prepared?
I make them myself sometimes I buy. It's very nice because when you go down to the deck, like all the way down to Fillmore,
Mm-hmm.
you
To
go,
the shore, to the beach.
it's a deck.
Okay.
It's many people coming over there
Okay.
to enjoy recreation
Mm-hmm.
places,
Okay.
and then you know some friends over there. If you are, because it's not exactly organized guide people that go in there, especially. Sometimes you go see different people. Every time you see different. But also, most people go in this time of the year because a lot of wind
Mm.
over there. If you go like in middle summer,
No.
no wind.
Why? Do you exercise?
Like I said, swimming.
Swimming. Okay, so
Yes. But now, the last 2 years, 3 years,
Since the pandemic.
since the pandemic, I'm not doing this exercise anymore.
why? Swimming?
I go aquatherapy,
Mhm.
but the aquatherapy it's hot water, like they doing for you,
Like jacuzzi?
like a jacuzzi. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly that you are lapping or something like that. It's like
And I also, I'm not sure if I asked you that before. For the past 2 years, have you had any new injury?
No.
Have you had any new car accidents, pedestrian accident, sport injury, anything like that? No, I mean,
I'll tell you something, Dr. Samsovic. I'm not exactly now because of this situation that I'm in,
Mhm.
because I cannot drive. I'm not even going a lot
I still have
outside.
to ask you. That's I have to ask you.
Yeah, I understand. I'm trying to give you like a big picture how I am manage my daytime.
Then let's talk about activities of daily living now, okay? The last time you mentioned that you have difficulty with the self-care, personal hygiene, housekeeping, cooking. It's all the same?
Yes, all those things. Because to be honest with you, if I'm doing cooking once a week, I have to cook for the whole week.
What about issues with difficulty with the physical activities such as I can imagine standing, sitting, walking, climbing stairs?
You see me, I'm just in
Yep, I
front of
know.
you.
Yep. Right, I have this. I have. Let me ask you
Please,
something.
Dr.
How much?
Sapsovich,
How
if-
much can you? Sorry. How much can you hold, carry, or lift?
Maybe 10,
10 pounds.
10, 15, maybe 20 pounds.
Maybe 20.
But the other day I did that, I hurt my knee. I was like trying to
Let's
lift
say-
more than that, and
let's say
after that I suffered.
Let's say 10 pounds.
Yeah,
We
somewhere
say
like that.
we say. And that's with your right arm or left arm?
What?
Left.
Left?
Lifting.
Oh, with the
The
right. Yes, you know when you go
What
and
about the left?
no,
No. Just the right.
yeah, because I told you I'm still limited. This is why Dr. Kizuki requests additional extra physical therapy for the left shoulder. The RFA is over there.
Mhm.
Please, Dr. Sapsovich, if I can see a neuro doctor
Mhm.
and orthopedic doctor, that would be much, much appreciated. And I'm so sorry if I was like cranky in the past. I know you have to understand my situation, doctor. When you see things like that and a lot of things has been ignored, I am happy that I have this opportunity to explain to you all those things. That, like I said, all those things you don't know. You got the paper black on white, and this is how you're working. I understand that. But the deal is, there's a big difference between what happens and what sometimes is on the paper. It's all on the paper, but sometimes we cannot read between the lines. Like I was suggesting. The first thing that happens to me when I'm coming from that surgery, They took me to the ICU. They kept me there 48 hours. After, I'm still under the medication, they left me alone, and then I was trying to stand up. Next thing I know, 6 people around me trying to lift me up from the floor. And my lawyer, Miss Brody, she's saying to me, it's never happened. I can show you email. This is,
Show me what, I'm sorry.
I
Email?
can show you email.
Uh-huh.
Miss Brody, she sent to me an email. She's saying to me, it never happens.
Mhm.
Can you imagine something like that? My lawyer. And I'll send to you.
How
If you
often-
can give me,
How often do you use, I believe you, how often do you use a cane?
I'm always with the cane. Since the replacement for the right knee. Since, to be honest with you, the cane is keeping me balanced.
Mhm.
So I'm not always going straight. So this is like a blind people trying to keep me from. Let's say it's like my third leg.
Do you use it also when you're in home?
No, at home because my problem is this leg.
So you use it when you're outdoors?
Yes, outdoors I cannot go without. Before, every time when I'm having surgeries, I have a walker at home.
Is your pain constant all the time?
It's constant all the time. To be honest with you, the 800 gabapentin, it's a big relief. It's a big relief, and the gabapentin is helping me with my lower back and the neck. I don't want to take too much gabapentin, and then I'm gonna be like a zombie on the street.
Do you use anything else except gabapentin and Baclofen for pain?
Morphine. Sometimes when I go to Dr. Kizuki,
He prescribes you morphine?
no, he suggests I take it only if worse come to worse.
So who prescribes you morphine?
Dr. Kizuki.
How much does he prescribe you?
Maybe 10 a month. But I'm not, to be honest with you,
So you take it occasionally, I understand?
yes.
Approximately once a week, once a month?
No.
Once a month?
Maybe 15 days. I'm trying to do
So every other day?
Yes, no, not other day. Like you can say 15 days. Yeah, because it comes to
15
the
days,
point.
it's every other day.
It comes to the point I cannot take it anymore. It can be after a week. It can be sometime after 20
Sometimes-
days.
Okay. So he prescribes you 15 pills?
He subscribed for me 15 pills the last time, and I'm still
How much is
having.
it? 10, 20,
No, I think it's the high dose.
150?
No, something like that. 50, I think. Maybe I don't have it with me. You know, so every time when I'm going to the pharmacy.
He prescribes you approximately every other day.
No, not every other day.
But it's 15, you said it's like.
No, 15 days. Once every 15 days to maybe.
Oh, I got it. So you take
Because
like
I don't take it every
once
other.
in 2 weeks.
Something like that.
Okay, got it.
Once every 10 days.
Okay,
When it's too much.
okay. Once.
Let's say it comes
10
in the
days.
weekends, yes. It always comes. The worst is that I cannot go outside,
Got it.
and then I start to be like stiff,
Mhm.
and then the pain start to be
Mhm.
stronger. So this way I'm trying to find some activities that I can do like in the weekends, so I don't have to have this sensation all the time. No, to be honest with you, the lower back is,
You mentioned
is
that-
terrible.
You mentioned that your pain is constant. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's all the time.
How
You
would
can say-
How would you rate it between 0 and 10? When it's the worst, when it's the
You
best?
can say it's every time because I'm taking the medication at night, so it helps me to sleep. I wake up at least twice
How
a
would
night.
you rate it?
So let's say again, what is the question?
How would you rate your pain between 0
Oh, the
and
pain-
10? 10
oh,
is
the
worse,
pain,
0 is
yes.
no pain.
In
What's
the
what's
morning,
range?
in the morning when I'm taking the medication, it's like 5, 4
Uh-huh.
until afternoon. It can come 7,
What's the worst? 7?
7, 8.
8. Okay. 4 to 8. Where is the worst pain? What body part?
The worst pain right now is my left knee and the left shoulder. Because the left shoulder I cannot
Left
do.
shoulder and left knee approximately even?
Yeah,
Equal?
you can say that. And the left ankle. Because the left ankle, I don't feel the whole foot.
It's a pain or you don't feel it?
I don't feel, I showed you. I don't feel the whole thing. I don't feel the toes.
Right, I don't feel it's different from the pain. Pain you feel,
No.
it's a pain. You don't feel it, it's a numbness.
Oh, it's
level.
numb,
Numb,
exactly.
but it's not pain.
No pain.
Okay. And where is the numbness?
Sometimes it's,
show
I
me,
cannot,
show me where is the
sometimes
numbness?
numbness is like all this side. And those three, these three, I cannot feel it. Let's say, you know, sometimes when I'm walking, because I don't feel it, like take me, like it's, I'm losing my control.
Mhm.
Because I don't feel it. It's not.
Okay, how about your, last time you told me also, so your neck, how's your neck?
The neck, like I said, I'm right now going, I'm supposed to be seeing Dr. Clark sometime in 3 months because he wants to see me at least once a year. Surgery. Yes. Last time he saw me, he was very impressed from the progress. But he's still saying to me to be careful.
Of course. And what about your low back?
The lower back is terrible because Dr. Clement, I have with him, to be true with you, an argument. Because I was asking him, he's saying to solve your problem because you have some different levels of severity to your lower back, so a lot of help from surgery is not going to be in my benefits. So together with him, we conclude that no surgical, and he suggested I will go and see Dr. Stevens, a second opinion. After that, he sent this letter to Miss Roberts, and then Miss Roberts decided Dr. Stevens.
I'm going to say something now. This is quite a story.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's going 15 years.
It's
since
incredible story.
2000.
I didn't know this
Doctor,
part. I
it's
didn't
going
know
on since 2007. She gave me help.
Doctor, do we get a break?
Before Miss Roberts.
Is there a
You can step out.
coffee break involved here?
You can take a break. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
okay.
Step out.
Coffee, you got donuts here
Anytime you want to step out, go ahead.
I
He's
gotta
joking.
sit down.
He's joking.
No,
too.
sit-
He knows I'm joking.
No, but if you need to step out to go to the
I'm gonna go to
restroom.
the bathroom. I'm gonna go for coffee. I'll be back in a while. It's
Yes,
amazing.
so the
amazing.
deal is that it's going since 2007. And before Miss Roberts, there used to be another different lawyer from the defendant. And Miss.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Except low back
Yes.
and left shoulder, left knee, and numbness in your left ankle, left foot, like
Yes.
partly foot and ankle. Do you have pain anywhere else?
I guess this is it. That's one.
So neck, just to confirm. So
Yes. Neck, lower
lower
back,
back, left shoulder,
Left
knee,
shoulder.
left knee,
right
and
knee.
right knee.
Left and right knee.
Right. Okay. Right.
Both knees are replaced.
Okay, got it. Right, I remember the right knee, but okay.
Yes.
But the left knee is worse. Right?
Yes. Left knee gonna be revised.
Yes. So both knees, left shoulder, neck and back.
Yes.
Pain anywhere? Do you have pain anywhere else?
That's one. It was very, very unfortunate, this fall, to be honest with you. That was terrible. And you know, I didn't even want to complain about my neck.
Do you have pain radiating from your? Where does it go?
All the way.
All the way to where?
Left shoulder. Left back.
But left shoulder hurts on its own.
It's
right?
on, yes, but sometimes you can feel
Mhm.
the pain from going like sometimes when you're doing some other movements. Because you see, I'm a little bit fused.
Mhm.
trying not to diffuse too
Mhm.
much, but when I'm taking it to like at night when I'm flipping and I'm changing the position of my neck, it wakes me up because it's like someone
Mhm.
pinching a
Okay,
nerve.
so it's here, right?
Yes, mostly from to the left neck to the left shoulder, left calf,
Like a left
left calf.
muscle here?
Yes, always.
Trapezius muscle.
Yes.
Okay, anywhere else? Pain your legs or whatever?
Yeah, the left knee,
Left knee.
the left knee and the left ankle because
Yes.
I said to Dr. Kizuki at the time, because he put a trainer, he put a resident doctor to do the left knee.
Uh-huh.
Because I was explaining to him that
I remember there was a
problem.
big conversation and the issue was high.
Yes, because I had,
because he wanted to use some sort of like a
yes,
special program to prepare the hardware and implant.
something. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, they
The
asked me to
problem
issue
is-
the letter
yeah.
about that. So I remember.
And the problem is that I don't know
So-
how to explain that. He knew that I had because I have some fusion and all the structure of my ankles, you can see, all changed. They kind of reconstructed. So I was trying to explain to Dr. Kizuki he need to do a different because over here.
Are you able to squat?
No,
Is it because of pain or because of equilibrium, because of stability? No, that's not squat. I'm sorry. Don't try. If you don't, you can.
this is
What's the reason? Because of pain or because of
I
instability?
tried. It's painful.
Pain. Okay.
No,
Okay. Let me examine you. Okay.
yes, sir.
Let me start with your neck. Good. Okay. Okay. Sure. Where do you live? In the city?
Of course, we come in here in 1963. I was a kid when I come here, but we never stay here.
Okay. So where do you
My
go?
grandfather, his grandmom, she was buried over here.
Bend your head down. Okay. Yes. Good. Now up. All the way up.
No.
All the way up.
Here.
Now bend your head to the right side. Okay, and to the left side.
Don't push.
I'm not pushing. I'm not pushing. I'm just holding it, so it's not wrong. Okay. Now rotate your head to the right side. No. Your head like this. Yes. And now towards me. Left side. I'm sorry. Left side.
So my grandmother, she was buried over here in Dolores Park. As you know, Dolores Park used to be a Jewish cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
So she was buried over there. In 1963, we come here to take her bones to the Holy Land.
Mm-hmm.
So the deal was we kind of always between here and Israel for the past 60 years. How long you have been here?
Since 2004.
Oh.
Crash. Is it a tattoo or someone?
This is the star. This is the King Solomon seal.
It's oh yeah. I didn't see.
This is the King Solomon seal. And over here, this one is also Solomon seal. The two.
That's a tattoo, right?
This. So because everybody call the Star of David,
Mm-hmm.
it's not the Star of David.
No, I saw it's in red, so I wasn't sure if it's a tattoo or someone maybe like a Draw it the same.
You know, yellow you cannot see.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you do
blue,
it in
you
red,
could have done blue.
I was trying to see because my family have a lot of friends
Mm-hmm.
that they lost in the Holocaust.
Holocaust.
So I was trying to make of yellow like it used
Oh,
to
I
be.
see. I see what you're saying. Okay, got it. Like a sign of.
Exactly. We Jewish.
Yes. Oh yeah, this is sharp. This is not painful. Okay. Tell me if you feel it sharp. Does it feel like a sharp?
No.
How do you feel it? Like normal. Pretty much. Is
Yeah, this is sharp.
This is sharp.
Yes.
Does it feel the same between right and left?
Yes.
Equal.
Over here, I don't feel it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Where?
It's like when you do it over here, I feel it better here.
On the right side.
Yes.
Right. Less there. Less here.
Yes. Like when you do it over here, I don't feel it.
Okay. Hold it like this.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same. Close.
Less.
Less there.
Yeah. You see, he cut because of you see he cut when he did
Tendon.
Yes. So when he did to me this one, because he did two surgeries. He did two surgeries over here. One time, the first one was just right after the fall. He was trying to save the shoulder. You know, he took a piece from the back and he tried to fix it. But after 3 months, it was a disaster. I couldn't even move. So he requested an authorization for total left shoulder, and we got it. Because it was already authorized. And he explained that to the adjuster.
Did you find the restaurant?
Yeah, found it. Good. Everything's good, man.
Clean?
Yeah.
Shower?
You gonna give me an exam too, Don?
If you want to.
I need a
What
psychiatric.
type of exam?
Psychiatric.
That's good. Yeah, I can do that.
Can you
I
do
can
that?
do that. Yeah, I can do that.
Trying to overcome
but-
my
But
He's
he's
a
on
pain
workers'
medicine.
comp. He's on workers'
Yeah.
comp. You're
me.
private
I'm
patient.
trying to overcome my
I'll charge you.
youth.
No, I'll charge you as
I'm
a private
from
patient.
the
okay?
Bronx,
He's
New York
a
City.
doctor. He's a pain medicine doctor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, you
And
can
he's,
charge me.
and no-
You can
yeah,
charge
I can
me. I
charge
don't
you.
have any money, but you can
He's-
charge me.
He's an anesthesia doctor. Also.
I'm a doctor too.
So this is what I was asking him, if he can help me to get an opinion from.
He's gonna do it. He
Hopefully.
got it together.
You know Dr. Ing. You remember Dr. Ing? He's no longer with IPM.
Maybe.
Because I think he quit from there about 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago.
He's nice guy.
Yes, he's a very nice guy. He used to work always with Dr. Kizuki.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that part. But, yeah.
He used to be dealing because Dr. Kizuki holding also a pain medicine rooms.
Okay.
So he used
With
to
your right arm, bring it behind the back. I mean head and behind the back. Okay, still with your right arm. I can just move it so I won't trip here. Yeah, thank you.
Hmm.
With your right arm, bring it in front of you all the way up. Okay, good. Now bring it on the side like this. All the way, all the way.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, good.
I'm lucky. Something less.
Now let's do with the left.
Oh, this is a problem.
Okay, can you bring it behind the head first?
No,
No?
like
Like this?
here.
And behind the back like this?
No, no.
with your left, bring it in front of you as high as you can. That's it?
That's it. Maybe a little bit more.
Okay. Now try to bring it on the side as high as you can. No. Straight, and then up as high as you can. That's it? Tell me when.
Here.
That's it?
That's it. This is why he asking. He did this measurement, but he did for me the measurement when I'm holding my hand like that.
Put in there.
The Kokiluki.
Why?
He wants to see the range of motion. He was saying to see if my wings going up and down.
You mean like your shoulder blade?
Yes.
Hold your arms both like this, straight. Turn them down like this.
This is
Okay.
here.
Other way.
When I'm doing this, it's over here.
Doing what I'm saying.
When I'm doing this,
So it's hurting again?
here. I'll stand up a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Since
See,
you-
when
since
I'm
you're
sitting
standing,
too long,
Yes.
it's
Your
very
back.
hard to straight.
Yes. All right. So since you're already standing, bend forward as low as you can.
Over there.
Okay, that's good. Now extend it backward. Okay. Right now, bend to the right side and left side. Okay, and towards me. No, towards the left side. Sorry.
Yeah. You can feel when I'm doing this. I can feel the lower back. It's
Sorry. No, it's okay. That's enough. Does it hurt you on the sides here?
yes.
Okay. How about if I'm pushing over the spine?
A little bit, but the pain mainly is going to the hips.
What type of eagle is that?
It's the
Gold eagle?
When you open, you have $1 in your pocket.
I don't know.
You have $1.
It's about all I got, Doc, in case you're gonna give me.
So I'll
an
take it.
exam. You know what I mean?
I'll take it.
Here. There's two things that maybe I can show it to you.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I think you know that.
Go ahead, tell me. Just 1 second. Okay, go ahead.
Where it says, "In God we trust."
In God we trust, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Who's God?
Good question, no?
The one is God.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when you look over here,
Can you make 100 bill from $1?
Let me see.
when you look over here,
Uh-huh.
what do you see?
It's an eagle, right?
No, it's coming from the symbol is American, but
Right.
it comes from the Bible.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
In one hand, you hold the sword,
Mm-hmm.
and from one hand, agriculture.
Okay.
Okay?
But there is no sword in
This
in your
is
hand.
now
Eagle.
the most important thing. What you see in my back, you see this.
Okay, okay.
And when you look over here, you don't see it. But all pyramids regarding government, you will see the seal of Solomon. What you have here,
Mm-hmm.
you see it over there.
If I look on the like a through the light.
No, it's all government places. When you see this pyramid,
Okay.
on the top of it, you will see the
On top of the pyramid, you see
Yes.
the. Oh, really?
because
Be careful,
all
be
because
careful.
all
Behind.
all yeah, because all the culture here in United States are all coming from they're all Christians. They're all coming from the Bible.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now,
You gonna give me an exam?
yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm doing pretty good, right? For 90,
You-
hey,
yeah,
Doc,
yeah.
90,
I'll schedule you.
95 years old.
You?
Or maybe 96.
Who?
Me.
You?
You forget when you get that old.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
You're not
He
that
doesn't
old.
look like his age. Don't let him
That's
deceive
right.
you.
It's 97.
I am not asking you how old.
Don't let him deceive you.
What am I doing?
We're almost done. Let me just take a measurement.
All right, finish it off. Finish it off.
Pull up a little bit your pants. Shorts. You probably want to go home, right?
Oh yes.
Doctor,
That was for
what
me.
kind of doctor
You
are
know,
you, doctor? What kind of doctor are you? Seriously.
I'll tell you
I'm,
something.
Pain doc, and I'm anesthesiologist.
Anesthesia.
Anesthesiologist.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so it's the same. I'm sorry.
You know, before I come to your office now,
Mm-hmm.
they schedule me a transportation 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
What time do you think they come to pick me?
Don't
They're
know.
always giving me these problems. They're supposed to provide transportation for medical appointments.
Mm-hmm.
And oh,
I'm sorry. Okay. Up. Oh, I can feel it.
What's there?
No, I can feel that it's kind of loose.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's all loose over there. We have a bone scan, and we have a city.
Does it hurt you here?
Yes, it's this.
Sorry.
This is the problem.
Okay, let me just take measurements of your knees, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's start with the right one. Sit up a little bit more, I don't want you to fall. Okay. Alright, extend your right leg all the way. Okay, that's it?
That's it. I cannot extend it more because you see it's like, it's crooked. It's not straight. See, it's like straight. Before it used to be straight.
Now,
After the replacement, it's changed.
Just hold it. Now lift your leg like this a little bit. And now bend your knee back. Bend your leg. Bend it back all the way.
Oh.
All the way.
Like that. This is why you ask me if I can squat. I cannot even go that far.
Alright, let's do same thing on the left leg.
Okay.
First extend. No, don't help.
I
don't
can.
help.
I
Yeah,
can.
do what you can. Do what you can.
I can. It's. You see?
Yep, I see.
I told you I wouldn't hurt my neck. Remember?
Okay, lift it up like you did with the right leg. Lift it up and bend it back as back as you can. Go back. Can you do more? That's it?
Here. That's it.
Can you do more a little bit? No, back.
Oh,
That's it?
that's it. And go. I'm limping like.
Okay.
And the cause for, as you can remember, Dr. Morley made.
Before I forget, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Extend your legs, both legs. Extend as much as you can. The same. Okay. Just take a measurement how much it's deviated. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. One more time. Okay. This is a little bit kind of a little bit straighter than right leg. Yeah, that's 10 degrees.
But he's not promising that after he's gonna do. I talked to him about it. He's not promising it's not gonna be having the same effect on the left side. We don't know.
When did you have the surgery on the right knee? When was that?
That was on July of 2018.
Mm.
This is the whole story. This is the problem when they authorized me to go and do the surgery over there, and whatever happened before, after that, it's like stupid. 2018, I'm going to do my right knee total knee replacement, and we finish. That was the agreement, even in the court. Everybody going home happy. I'm going to the surgery, and I fell.
Okay, again, sharp again. Sharp here,
Yeah.
sharp here.
Mm-mm-mm.
Not sharp?
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, how about here? Sharp?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
What do you mean no?
Here.
Sharp?
Yes.
Sharp?
Yes.
Okay. How about here? Sharp?
No.
Like what? But do you feel touching?
Yes.
Is it sharp here?
Yes. It's okay.
And here, okay?
No.
What do you mean no? So what's the difference?
Here. This area.
Uh-huh.
Like when you're doing something like that,
Mm-hmm.
you can feel like electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Like this area. From here, all this, like that. It's not going all the way down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's only this occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Because down there, from here, everything is almost normal.
Mm-hmm.
The problem begins here. You see when the first opening for my left ankle
Mm-hmm.
over here.
Mm-hmm.
From here, all this area down, kind of numbness. And I
When you
explained-
went to the restaurant, have you seen anyone waiting for me there?
Yeah.
So it's
There was a fellow that works here, I think, an Asian guy,
yes, Asian.
and there was somebody sitting there.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm taking too much of your time.
Doctor, could I look at those two tools that you used?
Which ones?
The measurement, the angle, and also the sharp, because I'm a
This
toolmaker.
and what else?
No, the thing.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, and the one that you're asking.
That's actually, I mean, with a battery, it shows you the.
I was a toolmaker.
Oh,
You know what that is?
yeah, I know.
And
He's a
where's-
machinist.
So what else? Oh, the roller. Oh, okay. That's simple. I know.
He's a machinist.
Oh,
He used to be the head of the department of the water department here.
oh,
Simmons.
at the senior council.
San Francisco Water, yeah.
Yes.
Oh. I saw some of your colleagues
You
as a
did?
part of my job. Yeah, I'm not supposed to do that.
That's fine. It's happened over there a lot.
Yes. I won't tell them.
I'm almost, to be honest with you, I was talking with Mr. Bob the other day because I was applied after the injury.
Mm-hmm.
I applied for a job at SFO to
Mm.
be a semi-trailer a driver because it was very desirable at the
Mhm.
time. You know, all this issue after 9/11,
Mm-hmm.
they start to check for Homeland Security,
Mm-hmm.
which I worked too hard to get it. And then I have the endorsement
Uh-huh.
to work in airport
Mm-hmm.
because it's not so easy to get this kind of job. And when I'm going to there to do my job examination,
Mm-hmm.
they saying to me, no, you have to finish first of all with your worksman comp, and then we can take you to work.
Oh, I see.
And then the second time,
Unfortunate.
yes, and second time they call me for the water department.
Mm-hmm.
It was in 2008, and over there I'm getting the same answer.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying to me, with all the respect, you finish with your issues with the worksman comp, and then you can come back.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks.
Mhm. Thank you.
Hmm?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Did I miss anything else? No. Okay.
I think we covered everything.
I probably will see you again after your.
Yes, because
Knee surgery.
yes, because as you can see, Dr. Campos and Dr. Kizuki
Mm-hmm.
suggesting that I'm not MMI yet.
Mm-hmm. I know. I understand.
So
Yeah, you will need some time for the left knee.
this is going to take another 6-7 months.
Yep.
Okay.
Easily. All right.
Thank you so much.
You're
And
welcome.
Please forgive
Thank
me.
you, thank you,
It's
thank
fine.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Don't forget all your stuff, your
Yeah,
phones,
yeah,
your
yeah. Any recommendation on how to stay healthy? What do you tell people? What is it about?
just don't abuse your body, right?
Don't do anything excessive.
Yeah.
Which I
You
did.
try to keep in shape.
Keep in
You
shape.
know, sometimes you
At
want
the
to
same
be
time, don't abuse. Some people are trying to keep in
Doctor.
shape, but they abuse it.
doctor.
What do you mean by abuse? They push it too much.
Push too much, yes.
Yeah, I agree
The
with you.
problem is that you want to be good, to look good, you know.